Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Capricorn. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. Now I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, so please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So we're just using this deck of cards today. This is the Light Seers Tarot. Also, as you can tell, we're outside. We're currently experiencing a heat wave here in the UK. And I didn't want to film indoors because we have to have all the blinds closed, the curtains closed. Windows open, and it's a bit dark in there, and I didn't want to kind of put the lights on and everything else, so I just thought I may as well just come outside. So I hope you guys can still hear me and see me and everything else. Also, I just want to say thank you so much for all your wonderful birthday messages, your love and support in relation to those, so thank you so much. I'm very overwhelmed, so thank you again. Okay, so let's get into the reading, shall we? Angels of love and light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please, and thank you. Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel I'm getting moving for some reason. So you could be moving, or your love interest could be moving, relocating to a completely different area. I'm getting different postcode, different zip code, completely, they want a fresh start, so, or you want a fresh start. So you could be getting ready to kind of, I'm getting purchase a house, put down a down payment or a deposit for a house. You may have been living somewhere for a long time and you just want something fresh in your life, or maybe your person does. And I feel like now is the time, or it soon will be. So maybe you've been waiting for a long time for, you know, to have your new beginning, your person has, but there has been some sort of financial aspect that wasn't quite right. So maybe your love interest has lost out on money, or maybe you have had issues with your finances, and you know, it's been a little bit difficult and a bit of a struggle to kind of get them back up again. But I feel like this has not been an overnight process, obviously, but what this will entail is that you will end up having the 10 of Pentacles upright again, okay, or your love interest will. But someone, either yourself or your love interest, have had to kind of disconnect from an old kind of, their old kind of part of their life, or you have had to do this, okay? So maybe even someone's had to separate from a karmic partner or a karmic ex here, who they have children with, and they're learning how to co-parent, and so therefore they've had to move out of the kind of family home, as it were, that they created or they had, or the house, as it were. It may have not even felt like a home, but it looked like it would have been a home. There was something that wasn't quite right there, obviously. So this could be yourself or your love interest, but I feel, yeah, as I say that with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, there was a strong sense of codependency here, either for yourself or your love interest, but I'm feeling predominantly a love interest, okay? And they lost out on a lot of money, or they were dealing with someone who was very dependent on them financially. Very high maintenance I'm getting. Feeling this one. 8 of Wands in reverse and the Fool in reverse. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but specifically we have Aries here, and we have Aquarius energy with the Star in reverse. So I feel like you and your love interest, your connection has been very much put on hold, and you may have lacked faith, lacked hope that things were going to work out, that you would have your new beginning, that things will be moving on forward. There's a lot of stagnant energy here. There have been delays. I'm getting trials and tribulations. Maybe even your love interest had to go to court to deal with something legal, with that kind of trials and tribulations I'm getting. So they could even be fighting for custody for children, or they are going through a breakup, a separation, or a divorce, and they're trying to work out the kind of financial aspect to do with that. And I feel like this person wants to have a new beginning with you, and they want to reconcile and heal of this connection, but you may be in a space of, well, it's taking so long, it's taken like forever, so you may have that kind of doubt in your mind, or feel relatively like insecure or anxious or fearful that this connection with this person isn't going to move on forward, because of everything seems like it's kind of chaotic right now, or turned upside down, and like there isn't some sort of answers. But I feel like things are really changing. Yeah, look, the world in reverse, the star in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse. So your love interest knows that the connection with you isn't over. You also know that it isn't over, and you have felt in a position of sadness, and so your person's also feeling sad because they're finally seeing something for what it truly is in another situation, that they're not quite fully transitioned out of a connection or what have you that they're dealing with, and they have experienced unrequited love in that situation. And I feel like they want to be done and over with that, so that they can get out of their head, so that they can embrace, you know, all of this energy upright with you, with the World, with the Star, and the Ace of Cups, with the Fool, and then lots of passionate messages coming into play, and traveling to see of each other and everything else. Like, but there is something going on here, but it's going on for a particular reason, okay? Whatever is going on right now is necessary, but there will be victory. Look at that with the Six of Wands, beautiful. There will be victory and success, but it doesn't seem like that at this time here with the Ace of Swords in reverse. It's like it's been put on hold, like there's the red light and you want the green light, and you will eventually have the green light, but it's been difficult. Yeah. I feel like your patience is wearing thin. I feel like there's this sense of angst, frustration, annoyance even about this connection or the situation. Yeah, Emperor. Could be dealing with an Aries or divine masculine here. We got Aries very strongly on the table. So you could be dealing with a divine counterpart here, twin flame, divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Yeah, this person may have been in a long-term commitment. You know, they may have been married. I feel like they are waiting on for some sort of good news to do with their career. They're making moves. Maybe that's another reason why they haven't progressed in this connection with you, or they're not quite out of the woods yet with the Six of Swords in reverse. All they can do is think about the connection with you, but they don't feel like you can have smooth sailing with them as of yet, until something else has turned out right for them in their life. So at this point in time, it all just comes across as some sort of stalemate energy. But you intuitively know this already with the High Priestess, that your separation is for a reason, and it would be a bad judgment call if you were to kind of get together any sooner. Okay, things wouldn't just amount up to what you're wanting from this connection or the situation with this person if you were to kind of meet up beforehand, because this person hasn't quite dropped a situation from their past. They're not fully out of what they need to get out of. But this person recognizes the connection with you. They see you and them having something in the long term, something substantial. If this person didn't marry who they were with in the past, but they had something long term and they had children with this person views you as the one that they would want to settle down with, you know, build on their family or create a family, or to even get married. Okay, yeah, because the passion lies with the connection with you with the Ace of Wands. That's what they want, their whole new kind of beginning with you. And I wanted to say a whole new world then, which is really interesting, because I believe I had that similar reference with the Aries reading for this week as well, guys. So it could be worth looking at the Aries reading. But also what I'm getting is that you're kind of being the boss of your own life right now, and you're getting recognized for what you're doing, and you may have had, you know, obstacles in your kind of path, as it were, and other people coming into your life who weren't really wanting any of anything serious with you. They were only wanting casual connections or friends with benefits or something like that, and you may have just been so like sick to getting sick to death with it all. Like, you were just, it's like, oh god, like maybe you even gave up on the idea of even dating or putting yourself out there, because it's like, you know, you've just thrown everything into your career, or that's maybe something you've been guided into. Yeah, because look, with the Lovers in reverse, you know, you haven't had people coming into your life who've been treating you properly with equal give and take. Could be dealing with a Gemini, and you've had to call it quits on all of those. Look at that with the death and rebirth. This is all to do with, you know, dramatic endings, sudden abrupt endings, and you had to, you know, end all of that because, you know, you were done. You felt sad. Look, there's your energy, Capricorn, with the Devil card. You know, you have wanted long-term commitment with someone. You would want someone to prioritize you. You want someone who's actually going to be solid and there for you in their life, who's going to be really putting in the time, the effort, the energy to work hard to actually, you know, bring something to the table with the connection with you, rather than just the sense of, you know, a passionate night or two. Like, I feel like you guys are really animated at this time, or you're feeling quite emotional. Yeah, there's potentially a sense of recklessness here, in the sense of the Chariot in reversal. Like, you may be needing to take the time to kind of slow down, rest, recuperate. There's probably a good reason as to why these delays are happening in the connection with you and this person, because maybe you need to have more time out for yourself to recharge, to rest, to rejuvenate, to kind of ground your energies, so that in a sense that when this comes into fruition, this connection, it's going to be healthy, it's going to be balanced, it's going to be secure, and you're not going to feel in a position of lack or scarcity, or feel like not enough or worthy enough of this, you know, loving connection that this person wants to have with you. They are also probably been told to kind of hold their horses, as it were, in relation to you, and come across in a more measured approach. So that's why they're probably taking their time, because they're actually in a sense trying to, I'm getting doing things their way getting to do things their way. They can't deny the connection with you here with the Six of Cups though. You know, they feel like they have strong memories with you and they want to build on those memories, but this person is actually a little bit fearful in a sense, because you have these deeper memories from the past with this person, they also have them also with you, and like from how things kind of went down with you and this person before, maybe you are having bad memories kind of interrupting, and they have good memories because you were only really good to this person and loyal to them and steadfast and secure and, you know, reliable and everything like that, and this person was immature, or they weren't kind of showing up as they said that they were going to show up, and this could have been really disheartening. Three of Wands, yeah, you had to turn your back on this person and kind of wait for other things to come into your life. You had to put distance between the two of you, even though you didn't want to, and you couldn't stop thinking about them either, with the Six of Swords in reverse. You know, maybe you have felt restricted in a sense of going in your kind of, your new journey, as it were, and waiting for your kind of ships to come in because of having too much time, attention and focus on this other person and on their situation and what they're doing. And it's in a sense having to stop all of that, because it's only kind of dragging your energy down, as it were, depleting you. I feel like you're having to really take the time to focus on your own transformation right now. I feel like you are going through a lot. Yeah, you're needing to find that sense of peace within yourselves, get your confidence back. But what I'm getting as well is this person, your love interest, is wanting to have their new beginning. They want to have the new family, they want the fresh start, they want to move, relocate, travel, do whatever they feel like they want to do. They want that sense of freedom back in their life. They are changing on a deeper level, and this person is detaching from a karmic partner or a karmic ex here with the Empress in reverse and Justice in reverse. Yeah, look at that, with the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm just getting this overall impression that they are going through something legal right now, okay? And they have tried They have tried to compromise with this karmic partner, with the karmic ex, to kind of just make things a bit more settled, to ease things off, because it's been really quite stressful and chaotic, and there has been a lot of arguments. But I feel like your person doesn't want to feel distant from you anymore. They don't. They want equal give and take with you here with the Six of Pentacles. I feel like that's all they ever genuinely wanted, but I feel like this person was tied up with someone or something, and so they weren't able to give this to you. I feel like you kind of knew that they weren't fully available in a sense to kind of give to you. Like, you may have known that they could have been living with an ex, or, you know, they were living in a family home, but then they may have said something along the lines that they were single, you know, pretending to be single, when they weren't, and they may have been in a long-term commitment, and then you may have felt like, oh, okay, found out some sort of news that was really disruptive for you, and it could have been really quite shocking, and it made you go up in your head and unsure. And this in turn, you may have been like, well, I don't want to be involved in a third party situation. I mean, why did they say this? Why weren't they just upfront with me from the get-go? Oh my gosh, as I say that, there's your energy, guys. Why weren't they just following through? So you really did obsess, in a sense, over this connection, over this situation, why it didn't kind of come to pass. You may have reached out to this person several times, tried to get an answer from them, but they weren't kind of cooperating. You know? Yeah, as I say that, with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, they weren't putting in the time and the effort, and you may have felt like, wow, okay, so I'm really going to be kind of, in a sense, left here to pick up the pieces with no sort of answers from you whatsoever, and you may have felt incredibly angry and really just disappointed. Yeah, heartbroken with that Three of Swords. You felt that things were really unfair, it really kind of brought you down. You know, you may have even questioned yourself as like, well, what's wrong with me? Is there something wrong with me? Am I not enough? Am I not worthy of something solid in my life with someone? You know, having that sense of reciprocity. And this just really kind of got you down. I feel like you had to really emotionally detach from this whole situation and see things in another perspective and strategize about how you want your kind of life to be like. You may have even found that there was someone else who was quite interested in you, who was going to be more on your kind of wavelength, as it were. There may be someone else who wants to kind of get together with you because they see you as someone that they could truly invest in as well. And for some of you, may even be tempted to go down that path because you didn't have the investment with this other person. But as that happens, this person's coming back around to speak of their truth and say, look, actually, I'm your match. I've been, you know, dealing with a lot. Things have been revealed to me. I'm getting loveless connection. This person may have said that they've realised that they were in a loveless connection elsewhere, that it was toxic, it was unhealthy, it was codependent, and it was a very karmic connection. I'm even getting the sense that this person may even be well aware of the kind of, you know, spiritual terms of things. So maybe they even know what a karmic contract is or a soul contract is. I'm picking up on that. Judgment in reverse, Sagittarius energy. Do you know what's interesting to me? What I'm picking up on is that you wanted to have victory and success with this person. You wanted to be fully appreciated from them. And you may have thought, well, is it a bad judgment call on my part if I was to leave this person, even though that I could see the potential in this connection and I could feel that there was something more between the two of us? I'm getting like a sense of a battle of like light and dark here for some reason, guys. You know, this person may have been very much in their ego, and they were trying to, I'm getting impress their friends for some reason, impress their friends, impress the people around them. And they made a bad judgment call on that part because they may have kind of walked away or ran away from you. And they were selfish. And I feel like they want to extend some sort of olive branch because something didn't work out in their life. And they realised that it was a poor judgment on their part to kind of either focus too much on their career and not really pay any attention to the connection with you or your friendship or what have you. But also I feel like this person may have been, you know, very much in their material world and not really paying attention to their emotions. They weren't really like into spirituality. Their intuition may have been blocked. They may have not even fully have seen, you know, what this connection was like to do with a karmic partner or a karmic ex that was unhealthy. It's like they were blinded. They weren't willing to accept their responsibility for how things went down with you and your connection, but also with whoever else that they were dealing with. I mean, it takes two to tango, guys. Yeah, look at that, King of Cups in reverse. So I'm either getting with this energy that this person has been very withdrawn from you, very cold, potentially nonchalant here. You may have been really upset because you may have been like, is this person playing mind games with me? Are they being straight with me? Do they have love for me? I'm also getting that they could have been dealing with someone, a karmic partner or a karmic ex who was manipulative, like emotionally, gaslighting them. I'm also getting a sense of narcissism here. There may have been infidelity and some sort of secret life that this karmic partner had, or this karmic ex had, or maybe it was your love interest who felt like they had some sort of double life and felt that they could do both, and they got caught out and they tried to have their cake and eat it too. Look at that with the Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, I feel that potentially for someone was trying to have the best of both worlds, but this felt really kind of chaotic. I feel like your love interest is now being guided to reunite with you, to apologize for rejecting you, for not treating this connection the way that they should have treated it. I feel like things have been illuminated. They know that you are a soul pair here with that King and Queen of Wands I'm picking up on. They know that this connection is guided. But what I'm also feeling is you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, maybe even a Leo. Interesting how that Gemini card wanted to come out with the Lovers in reverse, Magician in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So Aquarius, Leo, Taurus and Scorpio, Gemini and Virgo energy. Yeah, not everything is what it seemed in a previous situation. So if you felt like they were having a good old time elsewhere, they weren't. They may have had some sort of pleasure from it, you know, but it was short-lived. And actually the amount of karma that they've received back from whatever, you know, they did before, it's literally come back around to bite them on the butt like 10 times over, 100 times over. And they have been felt stuck in an environment that they haven't wanted to be in. They have felt like they haven't been able to heal. They've had no growth and they've had a lot of heartache, and that whoever else that they've been dealing with, they kind of met their karmic match, as it were, and it hasn't been pretty. It hasn't been pretty. And I feel like you're kind of off here on your own, as it were, getting ready to travel, you know, being the boss of your own life, kind of putting love aside as of right now. Obviously everyone kind of, you know, would love to have love and for it to be there at the forefront, but I feel like you're very, very focused right now. You're focused on your career, you're focused on traveling, you're focused on kind of getting what's mine. I'm getting what's mine, what's owed to you. You're very attractive at this time, that some people are actually, you know, having difficulty with, in a sense, taming their passions for you, their kind of lust and desire for you. I feel like you're having to really use your discernment at this time, because you are coming across as quite magnetic about who wants to actually genuinely be in your life and have something solid, and who just wants to kind of bed you, as it were, and have something short-term and short-lived. I know that sounds quite, you know, forthright, but that's what I'm picking up on. Obviously I'm going to tell you the way that I see it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But I feel like you've learned a lot of lessons from the past. You know, I feel like you've definitely gone through a lot of karma that you're having to address, and I feel like you're coming out the other side and you're about to receive major rewards and recognition and blessings. You may have felt like you weren't being seen in some sort of way by the universe, but I feel like your ships are coming in for you, but there may be a few delays right now. You could be trying to work on your confidence, you know, other endeavors that are emotionally fulfilling for you. you may have felt a little bit frustrated with some sort of avenue to do with your work. So I feel like you could be trying to change things up a little bit for that. Yeah, that could be something as well. I just feel like you're wanting to get your stability up again. You know, love would be nice. And you certainly do have the pick of the lot if you want it. Like, you certainly have options. I mean, the Queen of Wands, you know, is someone that is very, very attractive. And not just physically, but they are attractive in many senses here, guys. And like in every which way. And they're not just attractive in the sense of other people, but opportunities as well. Like, you are bringing these in. But I feel it's just taking that step back and kind of rebalancing of your energies. This will really help, in a sense, guide you to kind of get to where you really want to be. And I feel like this love interest is seeing you from afar. They are certainly going through some ish, guys. Like, I can't even, you know, lie about that. And I wouldn't anyway. They are definitely going through a lot. And they know that they ignored their intuition. They know that they didn't kind of respond to the call, as it were, to come forward towards you sooner, to do right by you. But I feel like they are actually doing that now. Or they have been doing it for a little while, and then you'll soon kind of find out about it, about what they've really been kind of up to. I feel like you kind of know this already very intuitively. You know exactly what's going on. But this person is about to come forward, or they will be coming forward relatively soon, and you'll hear it from the horse's mouth type of thing about what they've actually dealt with or gone through with. The grass definitely wasn't greener on the other side, okay? And also, like, you kind of, whatever patch of grass that you've got to be able to nurture it, you know. If you're not kind of nurturing it, it doesn't seem to matter where the grass is. You have to kind of learn to nurture it yourself. If you're not doing of that or being guided to do that, then obviously it's not going to work out. So I feel like there have been lots of different factors in relation to you and your person not getting together, you know, whoever they were dealing with, something else to do with their career or something to do with your career. But you've definitely persevered in this connection for a really long time, and I feel like a cycle is coming to an end. It's coming to a close for you, but also for them as well. And there will be the new beginning, and it will be a very passionate, healthy new beginning. But it's not been easy. It's not been easy. But you will get the recognition. You will get your rewards. You know, the hard work will pay off for you guys in regards to whatever you're putting your time, your effort, your energy, your passions into. You will be rewarded. Okay? But anyway, guys, I believe that's going to be the end of the reading. That's all I'm kind of picking up for now, for the time being. So I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. If you have enjoyed this reading and you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you. So thank you so much for that. But even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe and comment down below, and I'll get back to you on those comments. But if you have enjoyed this reading, please hit the thumbs up, the like button, as it does make a big difference with the channel, and it really does help get the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. So thank you all so much. Now, I hope you have a wonderful week. Again, thank you for the lovely birthday messages. I greatly appreciate you guys. We'll hopefully speak to you soon. Have a good week and take care. Thank you. Bye, guys.